Hello students, good time to all. I am Chandan Kumar Pradhan. Welcome to your YouTube channel Chandan Physics. In this video, we are going to discuss Green's theorem in the plane. Let's begin. The statement of Green's theorem: if R is a closed region in xy plane bounded by a simple closed curve C, and m of xy and n of xy are continuous functions of x and y with continuous derivatives in region R, then the Green's theorem in that of plane is given by the closed curve integration of m dx plus n dy is equal to, that is integration over that of region or that of surface integral del n by del x minus del m by del y of dx dy, where C is the transversed in positive direction. That means this one is through that of counterclockwise sense. The use of Green's function is to convert that line integral into surface integral. Now we have to prove the statement of this Green's theorem. To prove that theorem, we write, let us consider a simple closed curve named it as C, which is divided into two curves named as C1, that is A B E, and C2, that is E D A. Now we draw look that particular figure. This entire is that of curve C, and it is divided as A B E, a curve named as C1, and E D A named as C2, that is A B E named as C1, E D A named as C2. The entire curve is C, and the limit of these points, let I draw. From x axis is A and B, from that of y axis that will be E and G. Now I can write, let the equation of curve curves as A B E and E D A, A B E and E D A be respectively given as y is equal to f1x and y is equal to f2x. If R is the region bounded by C, then we can write the integration, that is the double integration or the surface integration of that of region R, del m by del y dx dy. Now we solve it as integration limit of x from a to b and limit of y from f1x to f2x del m by del y and integrate with respect to dy dx. Solving this integral, we write integration from x equal to a to b, putting the proper limits of that of integral m x f2 minus m x f1, integrating with respect to x. That's why integration over a to b m x f2 dx minus integration from a to b m x f1 dx. Look at here, that is m x f2 dx from a to b. When it will happen, then I implement a negative sign here. That's why the entire term can be written as a to b minus a to b, that is the entire closed curve C. We can write the integration over that of C, taking minus as common, that is m x y dx. From that of figure we can conclude, when it will be positive, then this term will be negative. That's why we can write or closed curve integration over C m x y dx is equal to negative integration over R del m by del y dx dy. Let equation number 1. Now we consider this and that curve ABE and EDA, but for that of y limit we consider again two curves, that is DAB and BED. Let us we can write Now let the equation of the curves that is BAD and BED. Look at the figure. BAD, BAD, BED, as we told previously, be given by taking the equations as x is equal to f1y and x is equal to f2y respectively. That's why the equation changed to, or we write the form of that equation, integration over r del n by del x dx dy is equal to integration limit of y from e to g, integration and limit of x from f1y to f2y del n del x with respect to dx dy is equal to integration from y is equal to e to g n f2y minus n f1y dy is equal to integration from y is equal to e to g n f2y dy plus integration from y g to e, change its limit, that's why negative to positive, n f1y dy is equal to from e to g, from g to a, that is the total curve, that is the closed curve over C, that of n xy dy, which implies I can write integration over C n xy dy is equal to that of region R del n by del x dx dy. Let that one is equation number 2. As we find from equation 1, here we see the way we write, that is negative from that of limit b to a. Here there will be a silly mistake, that is from b to a. That's why we take the entire curve C from b to a, then from a to b, taking as common, that is the total curve C. Okay, let add these two equation, equation 1 and equation 2. I can write adding equation 1 and 2, we have the integration over C m dx plus n dy is equal to summation over r del n by del x minus del m by del y dx dy is proved. Now I proved that of Green's theorem in that of plane, and simply the line integral convert to that of surface integral. Finally I proved this. Again, some applications related to Green's theorem. Now we write applications of Green's theorem. With the help of this Green's theorem, we find out the area of a plane region. How to find? From Green's theorem, we get, what is that of theorem? Integration over C m dx plus n dy is equal to double integration, that is surface integration over R del n by del x minus del m by del y dx dy. This one is the Green's theorem. Let us equation 1. Let us put m is equal to minus y, n is equal to x. That's why what happens? Del m by del y will be minus 1 and del n by del x will be 1. Putting these values in that of Green's equation, we find, therefore equation 1 becomes integration over C m dx plus n dy is equal to double integration over R 1 plus 1 dx dy is equal to 2 double integration over R dx dy. This term is nothing, the area, that is 2 into area, where A is the area of that plane region. We can write A is the area of the plane region. That's why double integration of R dx dy is equal to A, which implies the area will be how much? Half the surface integral over C m dx plus n dy. This one is the formula for that area by using the Green's theorem. Equation 2. Now another application of that of Green's theorem, that is area in terms of polar coordinates. This one is the area in terms of that of Cartesian coordinates x and y. Again, from transformation of transformation equation, we have x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Therefore we can write dx is equal to cos theta dr minus r sin theta d theta, differentiating this with respect to x. Again dy is equal to sin theta dr plus r cos theta d theta. Now putting this with the result of previous, that is the area of that of region, we find out A is equal to half integration over C m dx plus n dy, whereas we can write, sorry, look at here, that is not m dx n dy. In place of m we put its values like that of x dy. Putting its values we have, that is integration over c x dy minus y dx. That's why we have a is equal to half integration over c x dy minus y dx. Not this, that is the real form, that is area is equal to x dy minus y dx. Now x dy minus y dx, putting its values to that of polar coordinates, we find half closed curve integration over c. In place of x I can write, in place of x I can write r cos theta, r cos theta. In place of y I can write dy, that is sin theta dr plus r cos theta d theta, minus y, that is r sin theta. In place of dx I write, that is cos theta dr minus r sin theta d theta. Expanding half closed curve integration over c r cos theta sin theta dr plus r square cos square theta d theta minus r sin theta cos theta dr minus plus, that is r square sin square theta d theta, r cos theta sin theta dr minus r sin theta cos theta dr cancel out, then r square cos square theta r square sin square theta, that is half integration over c r square taking common, that is cos square theta plus sin square theta d theta. This value will be 1. That's why half closed curve integration over c r square d theta. Therefore we have the area of that of plane region in that of polar coordinates, that is half closed curve integration over c r square d theta. Now by using the Green's theorem we find out the area of that of region in Cartesian coordinates, that is area of the half closed curve integration over c x dy minus y dx. Again for that of polar coordinates, that is half closed curve integration of c r square d theta. Let us question number 1, evaluate the closed curve integration over c e to the power x of sin y dx plus cos y dy, where c is the ellipse and the equation of that ellipse is given by using the Green's theorem. Solution of that question: integration over c e to the power x sin y dx plus cos y dy is equal to closed curve integration over c e to the power x sin y dx plus e to the power x cos y dy. Let m is equal to e to the power x sin y and n is equal to e to the power x cos y. Del m by del y is equal to e to the power x cos y. Del n by del x is equal to e to the power x cos y. Therefore from Green's theorem we know that is the closed curve integration over c m dx plus n dy is equal to over s del n by del x del m by del y dx dy, which implies putting its respective values, closed curve integration over c e to the power x of e to the power x sin y dx plus e to the power x cos y dy is equal to the closed curve integration over s, that of region surface region s, e to the power x cos y minus e to the power x cos y dx dy. This term will be 0, that's why overall result will be 0 with the answer of that of given integral. Now we find that of given integral over that of closed curve C. Again, question number 2, find the area of ellipse, and the equation of that of ellipse is given by x square by a square is equal plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Then we solve it very simple manner by using the area of that region in that of polar coordinate form. Let x is equal to a cos theta, y is equal to b sin theta, dx will be minus sin theta d theta, and dy will be b cos theta d theta. Therefore, using Green's theorem, area of ellipse is equal to half the closed curve integration over c x dy minus y dx. Therefore, we putting these values half from 0 to 2 pi its limit, then a cos theta of b cos theta d theta minus b sin theta into minus a sin theta d theta. That's why half integration from 0 to 2 pi taking a b as common, we have cos square theta plus sin square theta then d theta. That's why half AB as outside, this term will be 1, that's why 0 to 2 pi d theta, integration of d theta, that is AB theta, limit from 0 to 2 pi is equal to half AB into 2 pi, 2 to cancel out, find pi AB. Pi AB is the area of that of ellipse, whereas the equation of that of ellipse is given by x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Finally, we find out the area of that of ellipse, that is pi AB. So, with the help of this video lecture, we understand so many concepts. The concepts are the Green's theorem in that of plane, that statement of that of theorem, and proof of that of particular theorem. And two applications of this Green's theorem, that is the area of that of plane region and also the area in terms of polar coordinates, and two problems related to that of Green's theorem. Problem 1, find out its integral, this integral by using Green's theorem, and also the area of an ellipse, the ellipse equation of that ellipse is given, and finally we find the area of that ellipse by using Green's theorem. So with this useful and informative notes, let me wind up this session. Thank you